Hi everybody, Gwen Lawrence here. Thanks for joining me. And today we're going to be talking about the top 3 yoga stretches that I chose for hitting. So that's most of you. We're going to do it in a little sequence, all on one side first, and then we're going to do the other side. Each pose is for 2 minutes, and it's going to target most of the things that you need to be a better hitter. Stronger, faster, quicker. Okay? What we're going to do is start. If you have 2 blocks, great. If you don't, do the best you can in time. Maybe you can get some blocks, and it's going to help you stretch better. We're going to start with the right leg. I'm going to bring it forward. Okay? If you need more cushion under that back knee, because we're going to be staying here a while, fold the mat, put a towel under it, whatever you got to do. You have the blocks down by your side, because what I want you to do is press into the hip flexor. Okay? Not only are we getting the benefit of a deep right glute stretch, but we're also getting left hip flexor, ankle. Okay, we're going to try to open the hips in every direction for a better swing. Also the spine and the neck. What's important, doesn't matter how great you are opening the hips quick with the bat, if you can't get that neck around to see the picture, you're at a disadvantage. So we're going to work on all of that. Each one 2 minutes. Keep pressing forward in time. If you can get so deep that your fingertips graze the floor, hear that? And I'm not going like this, right? I'm nice and upright. That would be even better. When you are with the blocks down by your side, don't lean on them. Use them as a launching pad to get that spine taller and straighter like you're the statue on the bow of a ship. So we're opening up that anterior spine, which tends to be tighter, more collapsed, and that's going to inhibit your rotation. The best rotation comes from a spine that's very elongated, open, and a lot of good traction. Keep sinking in. Try to track that knee right over that toe. That's not our buzzer. I'm not quite sure where that's coming from. Ignore, ignore, ignore. Okay, keep pressing those hips forward. We got 20 seconds more. Maybe it's an alarm. Maybe I should go check it out. I have an alarm clock here, so somebody clearly set the alarm, I guess. Okay, hang on. Okay, so sorry about that. So we are here in our crescent. Now, you're going to pull back a little bit. It's a relief to pull back out of that stretch a little. We're going to heel toe the right leg across. This was in our outfielders video, but really important for hitters too. We're going to go into pigeon pose. Drop that knee. If you have knee issues, you can sit on that right glute and still square your body straight ahead. If your knee is nice and healthy, you need to be in the middle, not sitting on the butt cheek, okay? Right in the middle. And you're going to bring yourself down, adjusting where this foot is. If you want more stretch, it goes forward more. Less stretch, it goes back more. Each day is going to be different, depending on what you lifted, if you played, pre or post game, whatever it is. So we're going to bring blocks with us, one under the chest, one under the forehead, rest and stretch. Release and relax in. Try to relax your jaw, your belly, your shoulders here. So if you have a really tight, resistant jaw, that translates into your hips. You want your jaw joint, that temporomandibular joint, to be super relaxed. It translates exactly to the hip joint. So if you're angry and clamped down, you're inhibiting the range of motion in your hips. So relax and breathe. Oops, 2 minutes. There should be no knee pain. If you do, play around with the angle of the knee. Maybe it's not 2 o'clock, maybe it's 1 or 12. No knee pain. It should be glute. Maybe it radiates the little IT band, even hamstring. Maybe you even feel the left hip flexor here. But nonetheless, there should never be knee pain here. Okay, come up. The last long stretch here for pitchers in our series before we do the other side. We're going to sit on that right butt cheek. You're going to bring the left knee up right against your left foot. So you're right in position. That's why we're doing the whole side first before we go to the other side. You're going to stay. I'm just going to move my angle so you can view it a little bit better. Still the same position. Take your blocks with you. Okay? So again, left knee up against your right foot. Back is super tall. Why? We mentioned before, the only way to get deep rotation is if you are elongated. If you're collapsed, you're stunted. So elongate and both hands to the right. Twist, 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 twist. So you can't twist anymore. Wherever you meet resistance is right. One block for your chest, belly. One block for your left ear. Okay? So this is where we're going to get that neck open so we can see that 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Chest and belly to the block, left ear to the block, and you're pushing into that right hand, which is in like a push-up position. The left arm reaches. I'm going to go even more so I can talk to you while I'm here. Okay, so as I come down, chest and belly to the block, right hand like a push-up, and left arm reaches over my head. So my inhale, I push into that left hand and encourage my whole left side body to square up to the block and my left ear to suction cup the block. Your head should be heavy. Do not engage your neck muscles here. Okay, so just inhale, twist, push into that hand. Exhale, reach your left arm more. If you feel impinged with that left shoulder, just move the angle a little bit until it feels right. But in time with practice, you're going to suction cup the ear with the left ear on the block, and then really, when you're really good and open, you're not going to have blocks. Your chest, belly to the floor, left ear to the floor. So let's sit here, breathe and relax in. In the beginning, if you can't get your ear anywhere near the floor or a block, you can move the block out and put your forehead down, but you really want to start and try to just turn a little and more so you do get around. To come out, listen, bend both elbows, both palms flat. Use your arm strength like a push-up to come on up and to go ahead and unwind. Okay, I'm going to go right into the other side. So you know what to do. Take your blocks into that lunge. Left leg forward now. Okay. Remember, you may need extra cushion under that right knee. Launching off the blocks, tall back. Try to lower it down from the waist down. Extend up from the waist up. And while you're holding it here, I just want to mention that even though this video is the top 3 stretches that I chose for hitters, I do want you to watch every video in this series, no matter what position it is, whether it relates to you and your position or not, because you might learn a stretch in one of the other videos that really helps you with your position and your particular body and your particular tight spots. So watch them all. Make notes, do your best. Maybe you're going to do, maybe you're a pitcher and you never hit, but this one happens to be really good for the lower body, so it helps you as a pitcher. Maybe you're an infielder or a catcher, and that outfielder's video really hits something that tends to be tight on you. So do them all. I tried not to repeat stretches in videos so they're all real relevant to you, nice and short. Maybe you do them all on a rotating basis. "20 seconds. Okay, remember we're going to pull it back a little bit. Heel toe, the left leg across, and get into your comfortable pigeon pose. Ultimately, you're right in center unless you have knee issues. Play around with the angle of that front leg, front of that lower leg. Front lower leg. Or sit on the left butt cheek. Otherwise, if you're nice and healthy, you're going to stay in center. And we're going to bring block under the chest and belly, block under the forehead, and sink it in. Deep glutes. Maybe you feel a little wrap around IT band, hamstrings. Remember to release and relax your belly, your jaw, your forehead, shoulders. Okay, you're going to bring it up. Go ahead, sit on the left butt cheek. Right knee up against your left foot. Turn to the left. Turn to the left, turn to the left. Once you meet resistance, get length. Lower the chest down this time, and I'll rotate so I can keep talking to you. This time, your right ear is going to try and suction cup. You're going to have the left elbow bent. You're going to reach the right arm. So your exhales, push with your left hand. I just got a nice back crack. And try to get me deeper. You're going to notice one side twists a little better than the other. Doesn't matter. Just notice and work to get them as symmetrical as possible. Inhale, push that left hand. Square it out. Try to suction cup that ear. Exhale, reach your right arm. Relaxing groin, inner thigh. Relax your belly. Certainly relax your head. Should be super heavy on the block. Don't fight yourself. This one's worth it to do it a little bit longer, but definitely get your 2 minutes in if you want to stick around a little longer when you're doing it on your own. Up to 5 minutes. Your body needs the time to let go. Okay. Both elbows bent, both palms flat, come up super slow motion. Unwind yourself. Good job. So those are my top 3 yoga stretches for pitchers. But remember, search around, shop around all the other videos and consider doing them on an alternating basis, on a rotating basis. Do your best, be great, and I'll see you next time.